Alright, hello there. This is going to be interesting how I'm posting this on time. But yes, we have WWE Royal Rumble coming up later today on January 29th, 2022. I am Andy Pollock, the executive producer, director, creator of the Andy's Randomness YouTube channel. And today, as I just mentioned, we are going to predict the Royal Rumble. Now, for some of you viewers who are along the East Coast from Delmarva up to Boston, especially here for me in New York City, we are experiencing a crazy snowstorm that's basically trapping people in their homes today. You never know with people. People do make crazy late January plans, and all of those had to get postponed due to, or canceled, due to this storm. Don't forget the word cancel, Andy. There you go. Now I got it. But yes. Hopefully there are some people who have the Peacock streaming service, the premium one to be specific, and could be a good night for Peacock's numbers because a lot of people are going to be stuck at home with nothing to do. So why not watch some wrestling? So we're going to get into the matches. Currently, as of I'm recording this video before 4 p.m. on the 28th. Again, this is a pre-taped video because I don't know if I'm even going to have power. So this is on scheduled upload. Don't want to chance anything. I want these predictions up at noon. So that way I can submit them over to OWN for Frank Darrow. So let's get into it. This is how I'm going to organize it first. And I know, I'm organizing it the way I want to do it. So let's get the first match out of the way. We have Edge teaming up with his wife, Beth Phoenix. I'll move this a little bit to the left so you can see this. Taking on The Miz and Maurice. So, I'm going with Edge and Beth just because I just don't see The Miz and Maurice winning this match. You know, think that a couple weeks ago, The Miz and Edge took on each other one-on-one, and we all know how that ended up at day one. Here we are, the end of January, and it's gotten too personal on the Monday Night Raw storyline. Edge and Beth should win. I would be very surprised if Miz and Maurice end up winning this match. Okay, so next up, we're going to go with the Raw Women's Championship. Now, keep in mind, the reason why Becky is facing Doudrop is because, let's just say, Doudrop technically earned an opportunity on Monday Night Raw. So, this woman right here, who wasn't supposed to get a championship opportunity in the first place, is facing big-time Bex. So, Becky should win. I will be very shocked if she loses. And if she loses, then why are you putting the belt on somebody who doesn't even deserve to have the belt in the first place? Becky should win, and from there we'll see how it ends up. As far as SmackDown is concerned, Charlotte Flair is not defending her championship. Instead, she is actually going to enter the Women's Royal Rumble, and if she wins, she's actually going to pick her person of choice at WrestleMania. So, with that being all said, I'm going to make a very bold prediction that Charlotte does, in fact, win this match. Now, could there be a chance that you have Ronda Rousey coming back? Yes. But I also think that there's a slim chance that Liv Morgan's going to be the one who faces Charlotte at WrestleMania. Think about it. There's going to be a superstar shakeup anyway after WrestleMania, from what I'm hearing. So why not start now? Why not have Charlotte pick Liv, and then, I don't know, maybe Ronda Rousey comes back. She cuts a promo the next night on Raw, says, hey, I want to face Becky one-on-one. Make the match happen. Maybe there is a good chance that Ronda Rousey, comes back and enters the Royal Rumble. There are a few spots left. Why not? Before we get into anything else, I just want to confirm the Hall of Famers who are going to be in this match. So, for an interesting perspective, we're going to have Mickie James, who's the current, believe it or not, TNA Women's Champion. We're going to have Summer Rae entering the match. Also coming back, believe it or not, are the Bella Twins. Nikki and Brie are coming back. We also have former Women's Champion Kelly coming back, so that's very interesting. And just taking a look to see if anybody else's notable picture is here. Hang on. Oh, they don't even have the Hall of Famers on here. I mean, really? By the way, I just want to mention Michelle McCool is also featured. We also have Lita. That's another notable woman who is coming back. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of the Hall of Famers who are entering this match and or wrestling free agents. Especially because I know Jerry the King Lawler's excited for Michelle McCool coming back. Because he is going to be on that pre-show panel. That's for sure. So now we're going to move on to the Men's Royal Rumble match. And I know there are going to be a couple crazy scenarios where I think Johnny Knoxville from Jackass is going to eliminate Omos. I know, call me crazy, but I was talking to Nick Durst about this on another wrestling show that we just did yesterday on the 28th, and I was telling him, there's a chance it could happen. And then you got a slim chance that Austin Theory could take a selfie with Riddle. So that could lead to an interesting storyline. But I don't know. I mean, Riddle and Randy Orton are too busy focused on Alpha Academy. And as you can see here, the Alpha Academy, who won the Raw Tag Team Championships a couple weeks ago, there's Chad Gable, and there's Otis. So, another interesting thing, you got the Mysterios. That's another interesting storyline that's happened in the past couple of weeks on Raw. And at the moment, there are barely any at all SmackDown superstars who are in this match. It's mostly just focused on Monday Night Raw, it seems. So, I want to say The Rock comes back, but maybe this is not his time. Maybe they just want to save The Rock coming back for next year. I don't know. But then again, if you don't pull the trigger, then when do you do it? That's the problem. So, if I were to make a bold prediction on who's going to win the match right now, and I don't know, maybe I'm crazy enough for saying this at the moment, there's a good chance that I personally think, and maybe you can call me right, maybe you can call me wrong, I think I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. I don't know. I think Kevin Owens, think about it, he's the most hard worker on the entire WWE roster. I mean, there's a good chance he could win the Royal Rumble. and potentially face the champion of his choice. I don't know. I mean, who else could I pick? I don't know who I honestly could pick right now. I keep hearing rumors that Rhino could come back. There's a rumor going around that Chris Jericho is seriously considering leaving AEW to come back WWE. The Rock comes back. I don't know. I mean, I just can't really think of a logical person right now that is not Kevin Owens. So my winner for the Royal Rumble will be Kevin Owens. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our championship matches. First up, Roman Reigns on SmackDown taking on Seth freaking Rollins from Monday Night Raw. So what led up to this match, Roman was backstage a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. This was after Brock won the title at day one. And what happened was a weird promo happened. I'm not going to get into it, but what happened was Roman was backstage. WWE official Adam Pearce came back and told Roman, I'm picking you your next opponent. And technically Seth did work his way up to a championship opportunity, so why not face the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns? And obviously, it looks like Seth has acknowledged Roman. Roman has been forced to acknowledge Seth. So, it's going to end up being bad for Seth. Now, there is a stipulation. What happened was, I forgot the storyline that led up to it, but I do know one thing. I did watch SmackDown last week. The Usos are barred from ringside. So, I don't know. I could see Roman taking care of business on his own. I think there's no help. I think Roman wins. And if Seth Rollins wins, there's a big stipulation. If Seth Rollins wins, he goes to Friday Night SmackDown. So, I want to see Roman win. And if he doesn't, then I don't know. Because if Roman doesn't walk into WrestleMania in Dallas as the champion, something isn't right here. And lastly, this should be a no-brainer. Brock Lesnar taking on Bobby Lashley. And I think this is where the Usos will interfere. And I'm thinking there's a good chance that Bobby Lashley could win this match. So, I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley for a safe pick. I told Nick, well, maybe Brock should win. But now I'm thinking, yeah, the Usos could interfere with this match. Why not? So, with that, we are going to wrap up this prediction video. Enjoy the Rumble. Now, if you are attending in St. Louis, it is a 7 p.m. Central Time start in St. Louis. 8 p.m. Eastern. That would be 6 p.m. Mountain and 5 p.m. Pacific. So enjoy the show. And until the next one, take care.